What the hell is this ugly thing? And why is he handsome? Starting off in Revenge of the Fallen with his character trait of floating menacingly, this communications officer made his way on Earth in Dark of the Moon. The loyal Soundwave and his minion Laserbeak work under the leader without question. The faithful Decepticon has no remorse even for his own kind. All that matters is getting the job done. His personality is heavily inspired by his Generation 1 form, and he's even voiced by Frank Walker himself. Soundwave transforms into a Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG completely coated in a nice, shiny silver, highlighting the beautiful design of the Mercedes vehicle, with paint on the front, headlights, backlights, and even the rims. But why isn't he a cassette player? Yeah, good luck with that. Such an elegant looking car, especially for a monstrous Decepticon general. That silver really makes it pop and feel more real. Reminds me of how the older figures had this dull gray color they were experimenting with. You know, the one that ruined Sideswipe. Rolls pretty well, and you could bring out the head if you'd like. Sure, nobody asked for this, but don't be a hater. It's not without its flaws. I can't seem to get the back panel to tab flesh with the top, and the transparent plastic ruins the robots in disguise effect. Not sure how that one got past Sam, Carly, and the Autobots. I guess they're just stupid. There's a few labels molded into the back with the logo, SLS, and AMG, as well as a nice proud Mercedes logo at the front bordered by the black behind it, letting it shine. You could also take Laserbeak, flip up the legs to reveal the tab, and plug it to the top for Flying Mercedes mode. In theory. I've heard of bugs on the windshield, but this is ridiculous! Please laugh. Sure, it's not a cassette player, actually not sure who would have expected that, but as a beautiful car infiltrating the enemy under their nose, why not do it in style? This is awesome to look at, thanks to the good choice with the paint. Robot mode. Soundwave goes from a proud blue, iconic Decepticon nearly anyone could recognize into generic Decepticon number 17. Mostly silver, a dark metallic, and duller gray for some of the softer parts, removing any speck of blue even from the on-screen appearance. I guess Soundwave always looked like the essential Decepticon from its original series, and I guess this one's doing the same for its own. So does that count as purely G1? My denial wants to say yes, but I have to admit, for another spiky gray Decepticon, Soundwave somehow manages to make it work. But that's just the Soundwave way. I love the possible speakers in the arm, and chest that you can argue outlines the shape of the former chest. It's like there's remnants of the past here, you just have to really look at it, but as another movie versus Decepticon, it still works. I will say the backpack is large, but it does move out of the way. The shoulders are supposed to peg in using the hole in the wheels, but they slip out pretty easily. Keep an eye on the tire and make sure it doesn't pop out. Also, watch out for the hands. There was some flash plastic that wouldn't let it come out. Other than that, he feels really good. I'm not just saying that because I wanted a Dark of the Moon Soundwave since the old toy line. Soundwave got shafted from the mainline release, but he actually feels pretty solid. I'm loving the details inside the chest. And look at the smooth thighs. Oh, I feel I should hate this, but I love it. I'm so torn with you. That face is pretty ugly though. Not liking the soft gray in the back of the head, but I get why it's unpainted. The face does look right, but what was wrong with the Revenge design? It looked like a mouthplate that opened up. Now he just looks like a piranha. Did someone say articulation? Ball jointed head, another hinge, arms out and in, forward and back, panels move, rotation below, elbow bend, ball joint hips, rotation below, and knee joint. With his wide feet keeping them up and wide shoulders of an alpha male, Soundwave is a pure Chad and looks pretty good in poses. Despite the two joints in the head, the neck is pretty restricted, which is unfortunate given his additional figure. Let's take a look at the accessories. Soundwave comes with Laserbeak, and Barricade didn't come with Frenzy. What the hell? It's almost completely unpainted, with the red eyes ending up so out of place. If it was darker, I wouldn't mind, but it just feels so barren. The details are nice though, with a good wingspan, turrets, and that disgusting head that I can't take seriously. You know the fish with the bulgy eyes? What's with these two and looking like fish? There's also a clip you can use to attach to Soundwave's arms, and watch Mojo's most iconic duo seems so fitting. Watching them stare at each other, if his head will allow it, you can hear him give orders. Or are they talking bad about me? Say it to my face, asshole! I think Soundwave certainly deserves a weapon or two, but that would be overkill when you can woe your enemies with sex appeal. There's so many aspects of Soundwave I should either despise or just feel meh about. Soundwave is such a major name in the Transformers, and seeing him as another great Decepticon even in the films feels like they almost dropped the ball. But, and I'm being honest, this figure is probably my top tier figure in the Studio Series line. Not only does it continue a toy line that fell short, but he feels amazing. I've had issues with others in the same line, but Soundwave is just impressive. I totally recommend the superior toy. But why does his face have to look like a Demogorgon relative?